Where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. And the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. And yet, the dawn is ours.
Though we gather virtually for a second year in a row, I feel the powerful presence of kindred spirits here because of our deep commitment and concern for the children in our community. We gather today in unprecedented times. We are together writing the history that will impact generations to come.
COVID-19 disrupted the typical safety nets, which identified children, the schools, trips to the pediatrician. COVID-19 created what we call a universal trauma that has impacted everyone's mental health, regardless of race, ethnicity, or cultural identity. I encourage you to think about what is needed so that we can show up for our kids. And connections are needed among educators, teachers and parents together, and the caregivers giving each other support.
My mentor, Dr. Sheila Sweeney, told me the other day, we must be in good space to hold good space for others. So if you look at this feelings wheel and consider yourself right now, can you find a word in the outer circle that describes how you're feeling right now? If we can get in touch with our bodies and understand that how we're feeling is showing up on our faces, in our bodies, to others and their perception of us, it will help us to really decide what to do with those emotions. Maybe I'm going to end with a quote by Amanda Gorman. For there is always light if we're only brave enough to see it, if we're only brave enough to be it.
I'm thinking it's about more actively supporting children and taking time to notice them and value them, to really be present to them so they feel our company. You know, even if it's just a brief conversation, they feel our company and our care. That's number one. Danger causes anxiety, DNA. And anxiety is useful when it pushes us to mastery. Okay? So when there's a danger, we get anxious and we do something to help us feel safer. Right? So we want to focus on motivation and creativity, and we will get determination. I promise children will not fail when we aren't strict and demanding. Children fail when they lose heart and when learning stops being more fun than hard work.
For the children, I will give my best. I will do my best. That means I'm going to show up every day, even when it's hard. For the children, I will make sure that no matter what, you are getting my best. And I feel like some people are like, well, I naturally say that. I mean it when I say it. For the children, I'll give my best. That means I will have those hard conversations, and I will also celebrate our wins.
A Russian novelist once wrote, "The soul is healed by being with children." And Hubert Hoover said, "Children are our most valuable resource." And I am honored to work alongside each of you every day. And I love our children. Everything we do is for our children. So